Hi, I'm Russell Ray, Chief Editor of Power Engineering Magazine and Chairman of PowerGen International. As you can see behind me, PowerGen is well underway here in Orlando, Florida. We have about 1,400 exhibiting companies this year, and we're expecting more than 20,000 attendees here at the Orange County Convention Center. If you're already here and you see or hear something interesting, we invite you to share it on Twitter using the hashtag PowerGenWeek. Well, we had a great keynote session this morning. Our keynote session featured 4 outstanding speakers, including Mississippi Power CEO Anthony Wilson. Wilson provided an update on the controversial and innovative Kemper County coal gasification plant.
The U.S. has nearly 1.4 million megatons of lignite. Coal is going to remain an integral part of the global electric generation fuel mix. It almost has to. It's one of the most abundant fuels we have on the planet. I think it's up to us, the utility industry, to find a way to continue to burn it in an environmentally responsible way. And that's what Kemper does as we look forward.
Also taking part in this year's keynote session was Alex Glenn, president of Duke Energy Florida. Glenn talked about the business of power generation and how it's changing.
So we've got to change. We've got to change in how we treat our customers and how we interact with our customers to build that trust and that loyalty. And we've got to change in how we power the lives of our customers. What are going to be those investments? These are tall challenges. These are very, very tall challenges. This is a transformational age right now, and you're leading it.
To see the entire keynote session, just click the Videos tab on the Power Engineering website. Well, during the keynote session, we also announced the winners of the 2016 Projects of the Year Awards. The big winner was Dominion Virginia Power's Brunswick County Power Station. In addition to winning the best gas-fired project, the new combined cycle plant was named Power Engineering's best overall power project of the year. We talked to the company shortly after they won the award. Take a look.
What impact, what relevance does this project have to the industry at large?
I think it has a great industry. It shows, we can build these large projects. They can be workhorses. Obviously, it improves the environment as we have swapped a lot to gas. Also, renewables are playing an important part. But it says a lot about the industry and what we can do as an industry in delivering these large projects for the benefit of the ratepayers and many others. So.
And for an article on all of the winning projects of the year, just go to the Power Engineering website. This year's PowerGen Woman of the Year is Roxanne Laird. Jennifer Runyon, chair of the PowerGen Women in Power Committee, sat down to talk with this year's winner.
And your other message was to be bold. I love that. What do you mean by that?
So we had an opportunity. Our Chief Operating Officer, Kim Green, hosted an operations, our Women in Operations Forum earlier this year, and that's what she challenged her leadership staff with, to be bold. To not only be bold in our words and our actions, but in our goals, and to not be afraid to achieve great things, and to support each other as we collectively, as women in operations in the Southern Company, to take on that mantra of being bold.
Well, as most of you know, the business of power generation is changing rapidly for investor-owned utilities and independent power producers. Brett Crable of Dominion Power is one of 300 speakers at PowerGen this year. Brett spoke about the business model of tomorrow during a session on Tuesday. We caught up with Brett shortly after to discuss this very important topic.
There's now flows that are happening, two-way flows we call it, on our grid. So we want more options to be adaptable to renewable energy, and we also want to be able to serve our customers better so that we have self-healing networks. All this is part of that network architecture and that we want to create. We basically change our DNA.
Well, that's it for now from PowerGen International. I hope you get a chance to stop by and see all of the amazing innovations on display here in Orlando. We'll be back tomorrow with more coverage of Power Generation Week. You can also follow this week's events on Twitter, Facebook, and Penwell Hubs. And don't forget to use the hashtag Power Gen Week. For Power Engineering Magazine, I'm Russell Ray.